Now let's look at the subtraction algorithm. So we're going to use a method that's called the decomposition method. So first thing we need to do is check if this works as a subtraction. So we're checking, is the bigger number first? Well, it is, so we can go ahead. A lot of students don't have this idea that you need the larger number first. So we're going to make sure that that's the case. And it is, so let's go. So let's put those numbers here, making sure the larger number is on top. So let's do that. 90,538. I'm just separating it a bit more so we've got some room to play with it. And putting this number 75,941 beneath it, making sure we're lining up in those place value columns. Now I could put my minus here or here, it doesn't matter, I like putting it there. I'm going to put a line here to separate our answer from those numbers. So we're going to start in the ones. And again, like the addition algorithm, we're utilizing the place value here. In a way, we're kind of using the split strategy, but using it in the special way that we need to use it for subtraction. So let's start with the ones. 8 minus 1, simple as 7. All good to go. Now 3 minus 4. Now, a lot of students will go, oh yeah, 3 minus 4, that's 1. When in fact they've done 4 minus 3. So realizing that we can't do 3 minus 4, okay, we need to play around with these numbers. This is where the decomposition comes in. We're kind of breaking it apart and moving things around. So I'm going to turn this 5 into a 4. So this number has now become smaller overall. But I'm going to bring that 1 from this column over here and make that 13. The reason that works there is if we have a look here as a 3 being in the tens and this 5 being in the hundreds, I've moved 100 over here. So that's kind of like 100 and then 30 tens, or 3 tens, sorry, making 30, which makes, essentially it's 130 now minus 40. So I've just moved the numbers around, but I've ended up with the same overall thing. 13 minus 4, now I can do that because the larger number is on top. And that's going to equal 9. Okay, moving on. 4 minus 9, again, same problem, we can't do it. The answer is not going to be 5 because we have 4 on the top instead of 9 on the top. So we're going to have to borrow again from this column. So we need to play around with these numbers. But there's a problem, there's nothing there for me to take from. So what I'm going to have to do is then jump to this one. So I need to put some of this column into here so I can put some of this column into here. So let's do that. I'm going to turn that into an 8. So move one of those over into here. So I didn't change that 0 to a 1. I put the 1 here to change this into 10. In a way, I've moved 10,000 over here. So now this number is 10,000. 10,000. And now I can cross this out. And that's going to change to a 9. And so we did that so we can put the 1 over here. Now you can see it's getting all a bit messy, but we just need to make sure we're really focused on keeping track of what's happening. So now 14 minus 9, we can do that, that's 5. Now as we jump over here, well, we can just go straight ahead and do that. 9 minus 5. It was going to be a problem if it was 0 minus 5, but we've already moved things around. So let's do 9 minus 5, and that equals 4. And 8 minus 7, we can do that. That's going to be 1. So our final answer is 14,597.